Joker was not a movie. Joker was not a masterpiece. Joker was an experience. On the opening weekend, Joker broke the October opening box office record, recently held by Sony's Venom. This also makes it one of the biggest R-rated openings ever. But does it actually stand up to those records? Well, I'm Trooper Dalton, and we're about to find out. First, we have to look into the movie itself. To keep it a bit simple, we'll split the movie and review it by both acts. Please do note, the following review has spoilers. If you have not seen the movie yet, I highly suggest you go see it before you watch this video. The first act starts with Arthur, our anti-protagonist, at his job, the clown agency, wiping the tears from his face. This leads to us seeing Arthur spinning a sign in front of a rundown storefront, dressed as a clown. As Arthur is doing his job, a group of kids run up, grab his sign, and scram. Arthur chases the kids all the way into an alley, and that's where he gets jumped. Due to the length of this video, needing to stay somewhat short, we are going to stop going into each scene with so much detail and start summarizing it a bit more. The next time we see Arthur would be at what I would call a counseling office. In short, she, the counselor, finds out that Arthur has been writing some very depressing stuff in his so-so notebook, but she doesn't do much to help. And that really sums up Act 1. Well, not really. He ends up getting a girlfriend, becoming a legitimate stand-up comedian, but also ends up becoming a murderer. Act 1 had a bunch of character development, and I'm not angry about it. Now for Act 2. Act 2 starts off with our newly antagonized protagonist murdering 3 people on a train. This is where we see Arthur slowly fall into the deep void known as Joker. This is the biggest act because Arthur ends up going crazy, killing those 3 Wall Street men, his mother, an old co-worker, his favorite celebrity, and inferably, his girlfriend. But we also see flashbacks of all his interactions with his girlfriend, and we find out those were all hallucinations. And that is where Act 2 falls off. The movie doesn't explain anything on what's real or fake, so it leads us to wonder if any of the events we went over happened or not. And that's all it does. It leaves us to wonder. It gives us no conclusion. And because I don't want to give away the main storyline, I'm going to cut it off there. Overall, if you haven't seen the movie, I'd say give it a watch. Although not the traditional type of Joker, it is still an award-winning act. And the performance definitely is worth a 10 within itself. 8.5 out of 10, Jared Leto was the best Joker.